yesterday, but not hardly anything. So yeah, the summer roads they're fairly dry. That whole field of wheat there is still to combine. It looks okay though. It doesn't look like it gets stripped. I've been hearing tales of bins damaged, sheds with tin ripped off, and crops are just completely shelled out. Yeah, that was a dinger. Like they were saying, that's some of the biggest storm they've seen. Oh, it looks like they're going to try and get going here. See some people around their equipment. So, we're going to check over the crop. Going to check over the south end of the section just to make sure. See, they've left the piles behind, which is understandable. So we can let the cows down to the south end. So. Bring you back when we get to doing something. So here we are at the south corner of the North Dam field. So the cows are in this field. So you can see them there. But if you look out here, they're getting it down, but there's still a lot of food out here. But they've been in here 2 weeks. So I think we're gonna move them just to give them a change of scenery. We'll put them back down there, probably for another week, and then we'll bring them back north to here for another week, and then we'll move them into the paddocks, because there'll be at least a week per pair of paddocks, and there's 3 pairs, so that'll take us into November. And at that point, we'll probably be looking at wanting to start training them into the corrals, because probably at that point we'll start to be getting into some shady weather. So yeah, at that point we'll want to be training them so we can look at weaning, because weaning's normally middle to the end of November. Pardon me. Yeah, it was a long night, by the way. The storm finally tailed off about between 4 and 5 a.m. So we're just out assessing the fields, fences, and to see if there's any damage. We had one calf out in the yard, and that was Chewy's little guy, and I think what had happened was they had all congregated behind that one bin that I stabbed with the tractor, and I think he must have got bunted out through the wire, because he was not happy. He was wanting to get back in. He couldn't get through the wire because it's that mesh Cambridge wire, so I had to finally corner him and get him to jump over the fence. So he's back with his mama. So Liam went back out this morning before lunch because he said he had another hour of grouping to do, and love the colors down here. Oh, got some tree branches down. He's done grouping this big quarter. He's got the first and second cuts all separated into their where I can come out with a trailer, because 20 on the trailer and 1 on the loader to give me a grip. So that is a huge help. See, like there, and you can see across there's groupings. So that's awesome. I'm amazed there's not more trees down in here. Weird. Huh. But, well, on we go.
Sammy. Hi, Lily. Hi, Eileen. Ian, not Eileen. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, baby. Hey, big guy.
You would never know what yesterday was like if it wasn't for the fact that there's about 24 shingles missing off the roof. All the other stuff. Anyway, so we're cleaned up. So yeah, we do have issues with the old concrete pad that's been here for 20-something years. The edge is starting to break off because it did get undermined a couple of years. We have been packing shale in here, but yeah, it's just concrete edges. So at some point, we're going to pour a pony wall along here and put in some steel posts because this is going to be part of the sorting system. So that's cleaned up. So now we'll backfill, like there's a low spot there. We'll kind of screed it, kind of try and get it level as much we can. And then Jeremy can come and he can start shooting his levels with his stakes and stuff. And then we'll bring in some fine fill and get her ready for concrete, because it's going to be from this pad out to the end of that there, and it's going to be 14 feet out. So it's not a very big pad, and it won't be, I don't think it'll be 6 inches, but it'll be 4 inches at least, because it's not like it's going to have tractors on it all the time, because it's going to have a little shed on it. So anyway, supper time. This is weird. I cannot see that color with my naked eye, but the camera's picking it up. That's weird. I gotta screenshot that. Yeah, there's something just beautiful about that. Tucked into the grass. It's ironic. Mrs. Piper Doug and Liam went for a drive up country to go and see some friends, and they spied a yearling out on the road, on one road, and then Mrs. Piper Doug was heading off to go and do one of her jobs in the other direction, heading north towards Hamiota, and came across an entire herd of yearlings on the gravel road. So we're at that time of year again, folks. Some pastures are starting to get pretty threadbare, as she was commenting about how I was moving our critters out of a field that's got lots left in it down to this field where there's really lots left in it, and there's people that their animals are on bare, it literally looks like a golf fairway. There's nothing there, and the fences are kind of questionable too from what she showed me. So yeah, be on the watch, not just for wildlife, there's farm life too. You see a whole bunch right there. You just see the head sticking up out of the grass laying down. So a bunch away in the distance there too. It's good. So I'm going to go and shut the gates and bring you back. Well, I finally got around to doing it. So the old gateway gone. So I'm taking this apart because we found out when we were letting these guys south, this gate that needs to swing back that way couldn't pass by that gateway. It's got to come out anyway, so I was pulling it out. So this might be why this video has a very weird title, because there was a post which is lying over there, and then there was a broken post, and when I pulled it out and then started unchaining it, the post started giving birth. And you'll be asking yourself, oh, Piper Doug, what are you doing? Did you bang your head? No. The post started giving birth to a fence post out of a gate post. Look, there's a normal little fence post inside the gate post. No, it didn't jump out. And how weird is that? Like a perfect, as we would call them, a stab inside a big gate post. So where the tree ring, it's separated completely. The exact size of one of these ones. Weird. So I gotta take a fork and just pluck this out because it's a little high. I'll probably come down with the bucket on at some point and just bash this over, but I don't want to have any of these holes where the high traffic's going to be. I'm not worried about that rock, so I'm going to pull the rest of these posts out, stack them over here because I've got one little fence still to put up, and then get at her. Go pull my post. Shelters where the bedding is kind of packed in, it takes twice as long with a bucket because you're always chasing the roll. Everybody knows what that means when it's rolling in front of you. So that's kind of one of the reasons we bought the grapple, is that when we get into the back walls we'll be able to grab and pull away. Also, that pen there is not piled at all, so that's where this is really going to come in handy. But they'll still need to be cleaned up with the bucket because this doesn't leave it overly clean. It's kind of messy. I'm not really that good at it yet, so maybe it's just me. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. I don't think the boss lady's back yet. She had 3 different jobs today. So I'm going to keep spreading. Yeah, that's quite the jag on that one. What are we at? that on this. This is load 18 out of this pen. So yeah, it's ironic that these pens haul out about the same as that pen, the big one. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. Thanks you all for watching. I can't really see anything reason to bring you back, and hope you'll come back and join us in the next episode. So till then, take care, and teddy bye. Oh yeah, it's quiet now. Helps if you top up the engine oil. Yeah. Hyper dog. Wow. Straight up. It never gets old. Probably getting dizzy watching this.